co-founder of NLP is Richard Bandler. And the story goes that Richard Bandler was a student in the university in terms of computer programming. And as he was studying in the university, he needed a part-time job. So he got hired by Milton Erickson, who was the world's most famous hypnotherapist that ever lived. How many of you have heard of hypnotherapy before? Did you know that this training includes a 1 day on hypnotherapy certification, which will be day 7 for the first time ever? And during this training, you are going to love it because hypnotherapy is a lot of fun. It's about unleashing the power of your unconscious mind. And when you unleash the power of your unconscious mind, you can resolve 101 problems. So you're going to learn one technique to solve 101 problems. Milton Erickson was doing hypnotherapy. What would happen is his client would go to see him. He would tell them story. He would put them into a trance. He would hypnotize them. Let's say that somebody wanted to lose weight. He would tell them the story about a tomato. The tomato was the perfect size, the perfect color. The tomato knew how much to drink and eat. And then the client would start to lose weight. They would come out of the coaching session and they can't remember what Milton Erickson would say. Only that they would start losing the weight that they wanted. So we're going to talk a little bit about the Milton model pattern. I think on day 3 or day 4, you're going to be so confused. When I teach you the Milton model on day 4, you're not going to understand anything consciously. You're going to learn everything unconsciously. Meaning that you're not going to know that you're learning. You're going to have so much fun. It's going to be the best session of the entire 6 days. But you're going to be so confused. And then you'll have a breakthrough or a breakdown. Either way is okay. Then, Richard Bandler did a great job at modeling Milton Erickson. Then he got hired by Virginia Satir, which was also a very famous therapist. She was a family counselor. Virginia Satir was a very famous translator. And she would translate for husband and wife from English to English. Because she realized that men are from Mars and women are from Venus. Even though they're the same nationality, even though they speak the same language, they don't understand each other. Now, Virginia Satir solved problems in a very different way than Milton Erickson. Milton Erickson would change your life by going general, big picture. Virginia Satir would resolve problems and challenges by going into the detail. Two opposite ways of solving problems, both of them about language. So therefore, the entire day is going to be language day. Speaking to influence. Speaking to change people's lives with language. So many of you are business owners. This is going to be the most powerful part of the training for you. Because you'll be able to speak to your team, to influence. And then Richard Bandler got together with John Grinder. John Grinder was a neurologist. And John Grinder is also known to be the other co-founder of NLP. And then together they developed, was very famous about psychotherapy. And he created something called Gestalt therapy. It's a form of psychology that we're going to learn a little bit about on day 6 with timeline therapy. Then Richard Bandler and John Grinder got a student. That student was very young in those days, approximately 20 to 21 years old. Who do you think it was? Anthony Robbins, who sat into the same course that you're in. This course, you're sitting in the... Why only psychologists are learning about NLP? Why only therapists is learning about NLP? Tony Robbins said everybody in the world should learn NLP. So he got certified as an NLP practitioner. He got certified as a master practitioner. Tony Robbins got certified as a trainer of NLP. And then he went out there and he teaches NLP to everybody, making NLP quite popular. 25 years ago, Tony Robbins would say to his participant, I want you to go on a different island. Leave your wallet on the table, your ID on the table, and go. So people had to go to the island without any money, and they had nothing, and they had to use their NLP skill. In those days, NLP practitioner was 18 days. Tony Robbins wrote a book, his first book called Unlimited Power. 95% of the book is what you're going to be learning in the NLP practitioner and master practitioner. And now, today, in 2021, Tony Robbins still uses the tools and the technique that you're learning to change people's lives. I'm very lucky that Tony Robbins doesn't teach NLP. I would definitely not have 45 students. Tony Robbins just uses it. And that is what makes it amazing. And that's what makes you amazing. That's what's giving you a chance that if you can use it, you can change your life and other people's lives. And then Tony Robbins got sued by Richard Bandler to court. And they went to court and Tony Robbins win. And the judge said, everybody can learn NLP. And that's how it got developed. That's why Tony Robbins changed the name from NLP to NAC, Neuro Associative Conditioning, which is NLP.